yeah, some people, this is their home for the summer. And we're talking bad about it type of thing.
Hey, courtesy of Auntie Jen. I officially became Auntie Jen that night.
We're literally going one way. And we are here. This is site 76. Then I had to back up in somebody's private driveway on a single lane road with a narrow
driveway with a gate.
You know, it's made for. No one thinks of that's going to be this warm and this nice. This time would come that we'd have to make a video that's a negative review of whatever park we're at. Hey, welcome back. Okay, so this is the plan. As we know, whether you live here in Canada or you live in the US, everything has gone up in price. Everything. And now with the political world stuff going on, things are even way more expensive. So we decided we still want to go camping, but camping is so expensive, and now with everything gone up, it just adds to the price of everything. So what we decided is we're going to do a video to see if we can go camping on a camping weekend just like normal. This is a holiday weekend coming up, but we want to see if we can go camping and try to save some money on a budget. We're not going to nickel and dime. We're not taking like rations and like preserved foods and stuff like that. We're going to try to camp like normal and eat normal food like we would normally do for all the other years we've gone. We're just going to see if we can stretch our dollar a little better. And you know what? A lot of people, it's just not us. I'm sure a lot of people that are watching this are interested because they're in the same boat. So one of the places we go to, it's funny. Maybe it's an inside thing. You have your own, I'm sure as a family, you guys have your own place that you go to. When we go camping, it seems like whatever small town we're in, up north or up in the Muskokas or anywhere that we traditionally go camping, whether it's a provincial park or not, we find the small town, and lo and behold, 9 times out of 10, there is one of our favorite stores, because we don't, and it's our favorite. Let me give you some background. It's one of our favorites because in the city we live in, we don't have a Giant Tiger. Giant Tiger, yeah, that's one of our favorite stores. It's just got some peculiar, quirky things in one store and another. They're not always the same, but they've got great prices. And my wife, Julie, that does most of the grocery shopping on a weekly basis, she said if we had a Giant Tiger in our area, she'd be shopping there because she's always found when we go in there for other things and just peruse the food aisle, she's always found the prices to be better. And it makes sense. It's Giant Tiger. It's one of those discount stores, right? So we don't know if we can do this, but we're going to go to Giant Tiger. We're going to try to get stuff for the weekend. We've never shopped for groceries at a Giant Tiger. We've bought snacks here and there and other stuff when we do go to these Giant Tigers in all these different towns and stuff like that. Like I said, it's very cool because they're all small little towns and they all seem to have a Giant Tiger. So when we go to a new town, the first thing we'll look for if we're going on a day trip or into town from the park, we'll look to see if that town has a Giant Tiger. And like I said, 9 times out of 10, it usually does. So we made the joke that we should actually try to see how many Giant Tigers we can go to in Ontario. So come with us, go to Giant Tiger.
But for the price is good.
Thanks.
See, you even meet friends at Giant Tiger. So you've been here for 10 minutes now. You think we can do this? We can shop here?
Yeah, it's just 2 days.
Oh, s'mores kit. Look at this. Preparations. Step number 1. Gather around a warm campfire with friends or family. That's the first step. Okay, so what do you think of the experience?
Pretty good.
Now, keep
And they
in
don't
mind.
have everything.
No, I was gonna say, keep in mind, this isn't everything. All your staples that you would get like at home to bring, that you wouldn't need to buy here, like milk and butter and stuff like that.
Yeah, we have all that.
You have that and you bring. This is just stuff, like the major stuff that we're gonna eat, like the breakfast, lunch, and dinners. So $94 for 3 days for 2 dinners, 2 lunches, and 3 breakfasts, 2.5, 3 breakfasts for 3 to 4 people. That's pretty good for $94.
Not bad.
Considering.
We definitely saved.
Yeah?
Compared to the big brand stores.
Well, you're the expert.
100%.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so this isn't the video. This isn't just the whole video of us shopping. We're going to get camping now. Did you say that was fun?
I was being very sarcastic.
I know. So this is why you don't follow the GPS always, because it doesn't know you're towing a trailer. I'm using Google Maps, and it just sent us down a road where we are here. We know that has a wicked hairpin turn, and it's uphill. And I don't think. I mean, I didn't want to take a chance. There is a chance I could have made it in the trailer with the trailer, but I didn't want to take a chance. So then I had to back up in somebody's private driveway on a single lane road with a narrow gate.
Driveway with a gate.
Yeah. So thankfully the person didn't come out, but there was traffic and people were coming on either end, and I put my hazards
Both
on.
ends too, just
and you know what? They see a trailer, they know where they either came from it or they're going to it. They know what it is. They know, oh, this guy made the wrong turn. So I just took my time. She got out and helped, and we made it.
There was the ditch.
Yeah,
and the gate. It was
ditch,
very stressful.
Well, see, this is why you have to be my navigator, and when it comes to ditches and gates. I have a backup camera here too, but
Thank God.
But I couldn't see how close I was to the ends of the gates.
You were pretty close.
Yeah. So we continue with our trip. So now that we're sitting in traffic, it's a good time to tell you we're on our way to our long weekend, our first camping, because even though the last trip we went, the winter one to Arrowhead, yeah, that doesn't count. So this is beginning of the summer, and you know what? Thank God the weather turned, because here in Southern Ontario the weather's been crap in terms of spring, rain and cold and everything. And now this weekend's supposed to be like mid-20s, so we'll take that. And this is the Giant Tiger weekend, because we shopped at Giant Tiger, which you just saw, and now we're on our way to Laurel Creek Conservation Area. It's one of the Brant conservation parks, like the network of parks. This one's called Laurel Creek Conservation Area. Our camping buddies picked it, so we're gonna go and we're gonna check. They've been there before. We've never. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they've been there before. We've never been there, so it's a nice close park here to the GTA where we live. Not super close, but close enough, so we can, we can iron out all the kinks for the first seasonal trip.
Close on the first trip.
Yeah, it's always good. See, this is why you come early and shake out the cobwebs.
You have arrived.
We went the wrong way. We're literally going the one way. Yeah, I came down the wrong way. You saw that. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm judging. It's all good.
Yeah. We judge ourselves. Want me to come out?
You know what site you're heading to?
76. Sorry about that.
Oh, no worries.
Like, I already turned and I saw the sign. I'm like, well, this I can't reverse. Okay. Let's try not to go the wrong way this time anymore. here. This is site 76 here at Laurel Creek Conservation Area. I want to say provincial park because I'm so accustomed to it, but it's a conservation area. And yeah, we had a little trouble getting in here because I'll come to the front and show you. We had to put the trailer, I mean, there's lots of, it's a nice wide site, and we've got the kitchen tent over here. It's very empty here, but our fire pits here, which it's fine. Our camping buddies, Jay and Jen, they're over here, so we're gonna use theirs, and they're are nice and close to it. But here's the problem. What we wanted to do was back up in there, just go like an L shape to that. But if you come over here, this is where the, oh, by the way, it has electric and water hookup, which is good. It's a plus, but the pedestal and everything is here. We don't have enough lines that would have draped across the whole site. Like, I mean, already our water lines and electric comes down here, but it does it. It makes it. It wouldn't have if we were back there in the corner, like that trailer over there. That's what we wanted to do. So that's fine. You know what? It's gonna work out. It's nice and wide side. We have Jay and Jen, their side and their fire pit is right over there, so we'll use that one, and we're good to go. Now I don't know if it's too windy to do this video, but I'll give it a try. So it's the next day, and it's been a pretty good morning. Mild, a little breezy. We had about half an hour of a sprinkle, a little light shower, and then the skies opened up and it's been nice now. But then see behind me, I think that's coming our way. And looking at the forecast, the radar, it may just miss us. But if it doesn't miss us, we're in for a little bit of a thunderstorm. Yeah, looking at it further, it's coming this way. It's definitely coming this way. It's coming fast. Like, I can do a time lapse and show you how fast it's coming. Oh, it's coming. I just came back to the site here and it's gotten super dark. I can hear, I don't know if you can hear the thunder in the background. I can hear it. And it's dropped about 5 degrees and the wind has picked up. The wind, you can hear the wind in the trees and stuff like that. So something is coming. I'm just not sure exactly how bad it's going to be. So when it rains a little bit, so you got to come into town, you know, see what's around, and you know, join in the festivities if there's any festivities around here, which is like 5-10 minutes away in Waterloo. It's a place called Stockyards Brewing. It's right there, and we're gonna go and check it out, have some lunch, try some flights, and we'll show you what it's all about.
I need it now.
Okay, so we're at Stockyards Brewing. We're gonna try this flight. Is it a flight? Why are you guys laughing?
He's making me laugh.
Okay,
Stop.
so this one here, this one is the St. Jacob's Country Lager. And this one here, I figured I'd give it a try. It's called Forger. It's got, literally, it has toffee and caramel in it. And those are mine too. Julie, she doesn't drink beer, so she's gonna do the
Raspberry lemon cider.
the raspberry lemon cider, which is this one, and this one is the wild cherry cider. Wild cherry. So which one are you gonna try first? I'm interested in this toffee one. Okay, so you can try
Cheers.
toffee. Okay. Cheers. Uh-oh. No, it tastes like coffee.
Coffee?
Coffee.
Oh my goodness.
Did I read it right? Did it say coffee or
How was yours, Mom?
Toffee.
toffee and carrot? It's
Try cherry.
Next one.
not bad. I'm getting used to it. It's like a coffee beer.
Like a Guinness?
Now this one's just a lager.
Oh.
Yeah, this is good. It's got a little sharp bite. So yours was good?
This one? This one's good.
You didn't like the cherry? That's the cherry. That's rather good.
It's a funny aftertaste.
But you know what? I'm getting used to this coffee one. They say toffee and caramel, but it's more like coffee.
I see lucky.
Rate everything.
Okay, so this is called a Boston cream cookie. I see why. It's not filled with anything, but we're gonna give it a try. You know what? It doesn't taste that bad. It's not great, but it doesn't taste that bad. Yeah, it's not great.
What are you gonna do?
It's another day, and today's even nicer weather-wise. It's supposed to be like 25 to 27 degrees. It may be even too hot, dare I say. Cue the complaints for the summer. It's beginning already. It's too hot. No, you'll never see me in a video in the summertime complaining of how hot it is. I love the heat. Some people don't. I get that. But we're going for a nice morning walk, mid-morning walk, I guess. And we're gonna go down to check out this lake. I guess it's Laurel Creek Lake. I'm not sure what the correct naming of this lake is, but it does have a beach area. When we checked in at the gatehouse, it said something about low E. coli levels, so obviously you got to contend with that, I guess. Also, apparently there's leeches. There's a high level of leeches in this water, so that may be why there's nobody as we walk down here. There's nobody in the water. But it also could be because, there's people on kayaks. I'll turn the camera around and show you this. People kayaking. Yeah, we should have brought our kayaks or say on a paddleboard. But, it's May 2-4. No one thinks of that's going to be this warm and this nice this time of year, but there's a few people. Let me turn the camera around and show you. Yeah, it's like 11 o'clock, just before midday, and there's, it's a few people, maybe a dozen cars here. And if you look down at the beach area, like I was saying, there's a few people here having some early morning picnics and getting ready, some chairs, some kayakers coming in. Right over there. They were out earlier. So it looks like a nice beach. Be a good day use beach. People with dogs, walking dogs. Looks very nice here. This could be why the E. coli levels are high. There's so much goose droppings. Yeah, there's a lot of goose droppings in the grass. Like all over, landmines all over the grass, which is a shame because it's like some nice grassy area here that you can do picnics on. And I mean, if you care about that. But the funny thing is, all the goose droppings, I haven't seen one goose here. There's not one goose. Well, we found the geese. I think those are geese in the water there. It looks like they're accompanied by little goslings, little Ryans all over the place. This park does have at least one dump station, as I can see here. And it does have a hose here. Going up to it closer, it looks like it has a nozzle on it, a sprayer. I guess you could probably take it off right there and use it as a threaded line. So that's good news. So these are the showers. They're your empty, like encased shower stall there. A little dated. I don't know what this is for. Empty daily boxes, empty daily. I guess you press the button. Oh yeah, the shower comes on. Okay, it's like a game show. You press the button. These are more showers, same thing. They're clean, just a little dated. Okay, and here is the men's washroom, also a little dated, but clean. In every campground area, there's these vaulted toilets. It's got, you know, a sink and soap and stuff. I had no hand drying, but they're just regular vaulted toilets with a little flush thing on the side there, and they look like that. We gotta keep walking, I'm being told. One thing I like to do when I come to these conservation areas or provincial parks is, you know, even though we have a trailer with full washroom and everything and has a shower, unless it's full hookup where I can dump, I worry about filling up my gray tank if we're here for 3 days or more. So I like to, you know, try out the showers. Julie and the kids, they hate it, but I don't mind trying out the public showers. Now, when I say that, it's if it's decent. This one, like I said, we took a look at it earlier today, and it's decent. It's aged a little bit, but very clean, very tidy and hygienic. So I tried it out, and it's a perfectly good shower. Good water pressure, good temperature, not scalding, just perfect warm water temperature. And it was a good shower. So showers, thumbs up for sure.
We were both 17 when we met on the Carolina shore. My heart was on the floor. It was burning like a July heat.
Thanks to Jen.
Anthony?
She was all it was all explained.
I don't remember.
Last night was nicknamed the Brazilian.
Yeah. Courtesy of Auntie Jen. I officially became Auntie Jen that night.
The Brazilian aunt.
The way you made me feel when we kissed that night on the beach, swore we were meant to be. But you went back home to Bama with my heart on your sleeve. We were living in a country song, playing George Strait all night long. Bama tea with no makeup on. Yeah, we took the long way home. Fell in love with a southern girl on the tailgate of my southern world. Nothing left, we left it all. The summer turned into fall. We were living in a country song.
We're all packed up, and like Jay was saying, this is the first time we've seen a lineup for a dump out in a long time. Mind you, it is a long weekend, so it's to be expected, I guess. Okay, this is one of those videos I didn't want to have to make. I knew a time would come as we go to more parks and stuff like that, that this time would come that we'd have to make a video that's a negative review of whatever park we're at. That's why I held off so long. Now we're driving home, we're in the car driving home, and I waited till the last minute. And I'm doing this by myself because my other partner, you don't want to know their opinion. So I'm going to do this by myself because it may... You want to have an opinion?
Never said don't put me in a video.
Okay. Well, saying you want to be in a video now. Our review of Laurel Creek Conservation Area. Now, let me just first get out of the way the positive, the good stuff. It's a beautiful park. The sites are great, nice and big and good enough cover. I mean, we went on May 24 and the leaves are still coming in on the trees and the bushes and everything. It's the beginning of the season, but beautiful park. well maintained. Like I showed you around amenities and stuff like that. It has water hookup, which is great, and it has electricity. There's some parts that don't have electricity, and you know, it's like most parts. Some parts don't have electricity just for tent camping or just off-grid camping, and then others do. But we had water and electricity and beautiful park. Like I said, the weather, this was a weird weekend for us. We got up there when the weather was 16, 17, which was fine. It went down to as low as like 9 or 10 overnight, and it was a little chilly around the fire. But then the next 2 days, well, the middle day, the second day was sort of like cloudy and rainy a little bit, and then it got sunny again, and that was fine. It was warm. And then the last day was like August. It was like July or August, where it was like 30 degrees and it was hot. So it was like huge flux of weather swings from the beginning to the end. But that's, unfortunately, I think, like, step in there whenever you want. Just speak up. That is probably the end of the good stuff.
Yeah, that's it. And if that's all you want, that's the park for you.
Yeah, and that's exactly what it is. If that's what you want in terms of you want to go to a park and just chill out, and you don't want to have lots to do, you don't want to go anywhere and see sights around the park and stuff like that. Now, you know what? There's St. Jacobs, and that's okay. That's like, we've been there a few times. That's why we weren't interested in going. But someone that hasn't, St. Jacobs is an attraction in itself.
However,
do you go to a park just for that?
Well, yeah, you could. However, like, St. Jacobs, you know, is appealing to a lot of people, and I went many, many, many years ago, and now it's just overpopulated, and that is my issue with St. Jacobs. Our friends tried to go, and they had to leave because it was just far too crowded, and to me, that is not enjoyable.
Yeah, a lot of things. I agree. I completely agree with you. But a lot of things in this day and age could be said that's just overcrowded. Everyone, it's trendy. So yeah. So okay, St. Jacobs, if you can, what I would suggest, if you do go, if you want to go early in the morning.
Yeah.
Like a lot of these things, you got to go early, because if you wait too late, it packs up, and then it's not enjoyable then because of the crowds. Okay, so other than St. Jacobs and all the amenities, because you're like minutes away. You come out of the park, you're minutes away from Waterloo, which has everything. There's like a townhouse condominium subdivision that's like right across the street from the park.
Yeah.
And when you're driving to it, you're driving like in this urban area, like subdivisions and everything. You're wondering, where is there going to be a conservation area here, like a park, like for camping? And then you turn one corner, and there's nothing around. It's just woods and it's wilderness. So very interesting. The park reminded me a lot, like I was telling Julie and I was telling Jay and Jen when we were talking about it last night over the fire, reminding me a lot of Earl Row. Earl Row is very similar. Big sites, close to amenities, like Earl Row's in Alliston. So same thing, you turn one corner and you're in downtown Alliston. So a lot of stuff to do, like not even to do in Alliston, but a lot of stuff if you need it. Amenities are there. But within the park itself, there's not much to do. And it reminds me of Earl Row for the similar reasons. It has a beach. We've been to Earl Row so many times and we've never been to the beach. We never used the beach because it's always closed because of E. coli or geese or something. So that's why it reminds me, this park here, Laurel Creek, reminds me of Earl Row, because it has a beach, has a lake and a beach and everything, but it's unusable. Now, I don't know if it's always unusable. Now, I know Earl Row usually is for the last however many years we've gone, but this weekend it wasn't usable. So
leeches. Oh
yeah, there's also leeches. Not just E. coli levels. There was a leech advisory, because there's leeches in the lake, and when you go swimming, you may get leeches. I've never heard that in my life. I mean, I've heard that. I've never been to a provincial park or a conservation area where that was ever a thing, an advisory. Never.
And
so
fishing was Well,
and
we didn't go fishing.
We didn't go
because
fishing, but we
read.
researched it ahead of time, and there's not much open this time of season other than like little tiny panfish, and our kids are a little older than that in terms of fishing for that, so we didn't bring our fishing stuff. But if you've got younger kids
Like sunfish.
and they like catching sunfish and stuff like that, then that's fine. You can fish. So it does have that. It has trails and some nice trails, and we did walk on some trails, and it was nice. But you can only do, unless you're a hiker and that's all you want to do. We like to do a little bit of different things. We're beach and
We
sun,
like to explore
and yeah. So we don't want to just hike
maybe a
all
little,
the time.
yeah, busy. But there's no, like, Earl Row has playgrounds. There's no playgrounds.
Yeah, I didn't notice a playground.
Earl Row has a pool.
Yeah, once again, I've
There's a lot
never
of differences
seen. I've
between
never
us.
seen it open.
We went to it.
Did we?
We did. Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
When
you-
they were much smaller.
Okay. So like little things like that. So yeah, we enjoyed ourselves. Don't get us wrong. The staff were amazing.
Yeah.
Like very friendly. Even idiots like me driving down a one way on day one coming into the park, they just laughed and shrugged it off. They drive by in the daytime, the park wardens, and check on you. Never come out and bother you. Never talk to you, but wave and say and smile and say hi and everything. And then when the sun goes down, nighttime comes, you see them drive around sporadically. Like they're not constantly driving around and not bothering you. And there is, after 11, is between 11 p.m. and 7 a.m. this quiet time, just like most parks. Most parks are like that.
Yeah.
They don't come around, and it's not strictly enforced. I mean, I'll admit it. We were still playing music. We turned it down. We were still playing music after 11 and talking and stuff like that. And you know, you're having fun with your friends and everything. Did we get a little loud at times? Probably after 11, or even before 11,
Definitely.
with the kids and everything. Yeah, probably a little bit. We weren't disrespectful. Nobody complained. Nobody gave us side eye or anything like that. Nobody came up to us. But and we're not rambunctious. Still get me wrong. We're older people. We're out of the party thing. We're not teenagers. But what I'm saying, my point to this whole entire thing is that the rangers, the park rangers or wardens, they leave you alone. It's not like Grundy remember Grundy where they come up to you and they like come right up to your door. Even the one night it was
Into your
raining,
sight.
we were in our trailer, not even have a campfire, in our trailer being quiet, talking, listening to music, and they knocked on your door saying, and they weren't accusing us of anything. They were just reminding us of the quiet hours. I think Grundy was 10 or something like that. And, that's their job. I get it. And like I said, the showers, I mentioned the amenities, the showers and stuff like that. Dated and not even, I wouldn't say outdated, but dated, but clean. Clean. I have no complaints. We, like I said, are self-contained, especially with full water hookup. Being there for 3 days, we didn't have to worry about water supply or dumping out and stuff like that. Waited a little bit at the end there when we were leaving, just about an hour ago, to dump out, but it was fine. It wasn't like you couldn't, when you lined up there, at one point there was like 3 or 4 behind me. When you line up there, cars and trailers can still get by. It'll be a little tight, but they can still get by. You don't get locked in there. Yeah, it's not the greatest. Like, we had fun, we made the best of it, but the reason why I say it wasn't the greatest is at the end of the day, what we like to do at the end of these videos is say, is this park a one and done, or would we go back? And a lot of other parks, even if it wasn't great for us, we would say, you know what, I'd like to try it in the summer if we were there in the fall, or if we were there in the spring. I'd say, we'll try it in the summer when the more the amenities we can take advantage of. Or if we're there in the summer, we'd say, oh, we'd like to try this in the fall because it looks like it would be nice in the fall. We've never said that we don't want to go back. We wouldn't go back to a park. Have we?
We haven't.
I'm trying to think. I don't think we've ever.
I wouldn't go back there.
Yeah. Our final verdict is we wouldn't go back.
But I would just say, like, there's far better parks like Pinehurst and Grand.
Yeah, all part of
Try them for Elora. If you haven't tried them yet, go there first.
yeah. Oh, there's
And they're kind of all in the
because
same.
this is all part of the Grand River Conservation Area.
I would go them first.
Yeah. Exactly what she said. Go try those ones first. They're much nicer.
maybe more amenities.
More activities in and out of the park that you can do. This one, hold off if you can. And you know what? We're giving you our advice.
That's
but
just our opinion.
Yeah, our opinion. You don't have to listen to us. I mean, you're watching this video. You're near the end of it right now. So you are watching it. You are taking our advice, probably. But we could be wrong. It could just be the time of year we went with the weather, how weird it was, and St. Jacobs being busy, like all these little things, and the age group of our kids, because we were comparing, just like we were earlier here, comparing how this reminds us and how it's very similar to Earl Rowe. And I was saying to Julie, like, you know what? It's very similar, and we had no problem at Earl Rowe. We went back numerous times. Like, what makes this one different? Yeah, and he'd go back at this age. And one of the things we're thinking, maybe the age of the kids, they were younger there. They had that climbing tree.
Playground.
And they had the playground and stuff like that. I don't know. I mean, I don't think our kids didn't play at the playground too much, but there was tons of kids at the playground every time we go there.
Yeah.
To Earl Rowe. Anyways, we haven't been in Earl Rowe in years. Anyways, if you're this far in the video, we must have done something right for you to be this far, or you're just like a car accident. You just can't not look. Can't get like a train wreck. You can't get your eyes off it. But do me a favor, if you are this far in the video, we appreciate it. And if you aren't subscribed and you just happen to stumble on this video by YouTube's algorithm just suggested this, and or you search for it because you want to go to Laurel Creek, we do these videos about all different parks and other reviews and stuff like. Just like the last video is a review of our, if you haven't seen it, our trailer cover that we had on all winter. Go check that out. But what I'm saying is, if you've gotten this far, do me a favor. It sounds corny. I know it sounds cheesy, and I almost cringy when I hear other YouTubers do this and ask people to do it and their viewers. But do me a favor if you can. I'm going to do it, even though I think it's cringy and cheesy and stuff like that. It actually does work. I've seen the algorithm, and it actually does work for my other channels. So do me a favor, hit the like button if you like this, if you're already a subscriber. But if you're not a subscriber, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button, because we do this kind of stuff and you may be interested in stuff like that. And this, by doing it, it costs you nothing. I know, and you know that too. It's free, but it makes a big difference to us because it pushes more videos like this from our channel to you, to your feed. The algorithm likes that. The more you like it and more you subscribe, it'll like that for the future. And if you hit the bell notification, it'll notify you, so you'll know when the next video that we put out comes out. Because we're not like a weekly thing. We try to be, but it's just, we can't be a weekly thing. So if it's 2, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, like a month that we put out next video, you don't have to keep checking back. It'll notify you if you hit the notification button. So that's the end of my little spiel of subscription. But if you can, that would be great, and it would mean a lot to us. Any closing remarks before we finish?
Nope.
Mrs. I didn't even want to do
No,
it.
I didn't want to yesterday.
Didn't want to do yesterday.
Yeah. Just yesterday.
Okay. Yeah, so that's Laurel Creek Conservation Area in Waterloo, Ontario. Tell me, you know what? Tell me. I'm speechless almost. Like, if you've been there and you have a completely different opinion of this, put it down in the comments below. Or if you agree with us, put it down in the comments below. I want to know if we're the only ones.
I like it. They have seasonal sites there.
Yeah, there are seasonal, and some of the seasonal sites are nice. So that's why I'm really struggling to say what, but we've always said we want to be fully honest on this channel, right? So we're struggling because, yeah, some people, this is their home for the summer, and we're talking bad about it type of thing. Like, and I don't like doing that, but I want to be fully honest with you guys at the same time. So Julia's looking over at Kelso as we go by. Is this nice time of year to see Kelso. Kelso's in Milton, if you didn't know. So anyways, thanks for watching. Our next one, I'm not sure if we're going to do one in between. We're really busy this summer. But our next one, if we don't pick one up between now and then, our next video will, like we said last year when we were ending off 2025, we are going back to Killbear. We love Killbear. We're going back to Killbear. Quinton's all excited. The kids are excited. Abby's excited. Yeah, we're going with our friends Jay and Jen, and they're excited. They've never been, and we've hyped this up so much, so so it better be good.
Everybody loves Killbear.
Yeah, so we're going back to Killbear, and we can't wait. That's in July, and it's May now, so it may be. That's why I'm saying there may be some lull in between, but June is very, very busy with us for kids end of school things.
Grads.
Yeah. So we'll catch you on the next one, folks. Take care. Let me know down below. Comment. Let me know what you guys think of our review, or if you agree or disagree. Talk to you later. Bye bye.
Feels like I've known you my whole life.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, do that.
They want me to join the jam of the people next door at the campfire. I just can't.
Do it.
Spotify's inviting you to join the jam.
Yeah, of the people next door.
Maybe we can wake them up from Neil Diamond. I mean Neil Young.
Yeah. Well, it was Shania before this. There was a lot of Fleetwood Mac in there.
No. DJ Cool.
Let me clear my throat.
Let me clear.
But we don't gotta stay friends forever. We can cross that line together. Find love, baby, never say never. After all this time, I just wanna take a step in a new direction. I wanna tell you what I failed to mention. We can fly a couple of birds of a feather. We don't gotta stay friends forever.